Hiya, Nas Hyena here. Today's video is about how I got my first fursuit, and also about how someone tried to scam me. The year was 2011. I just turned 18, I was celebrating finally being an adult, and I wanted to celebrate by getting myself a fursuit. I had wanted a fursuit for the 6 years that I already knew what the furry fandom was. So I opened up a PayPal account, went on Furbuy, and found the cheapest fursuit that I liked available. So after scrolling through for a while, I found a border collie fursuit from a seller in Europe. And the auction was about to end, so I put in my bid, the time ran out, and I won the auction! Yay! I was so unbelievably excited because I could finally wear a fursuit after all these years. So I got in contact with the seller, sent my money over, and then waited. And he said,
"Yep, I'll send it."
So then I waited, and then it became 1 week. Are you gonna send over the fursuit yet?
Yep, it's coming.
Then I waited 2 weeks. Have you sent the fursuit yet? Hello? Have you sent it? 3.5 weeks passed, and I had sent hundreds of dollars to a mysterious European man and gotten nothing in return. So I realized, okay, I'm probably not gonna get a fursuit. So I went to PayPal, disputed the transaction, and very, very luckily, I got my money back. So word of warning, I know it's really exciting to get a fursuit for the first time, but make sure that you are taking steps to protect yourself, and using PayPal properly is one of them. So that was a somewhat disappointing experience, waiting 6 years to finally get a fursuit and then not getting one. So for the next couple of years, I kind of put the furry fandom thing to the side as I got my fursuiting fix by being a mascot. But 3 years later, when I decided to give this America thing a try, my want for a fursuit intensified. So what did I do? You betcha, I went on Furbuy and looked for another suit. So this time I found a tiger suit. And this tiger fursuit looked really cute. It was pretty realistic. So I was excited and I got the high bid. I didn't bid high enough to hit the reserve, which means that they have to sell the item to you. So I negotiated for a bit. He said,
"Cool, you can have the fursuit."
And I said, "Yay! I'll pay you on Friday." And then Friday rolled around and then I checked my inbox and I got an email from the tiger fursuit seller who said,
Sorry, the fursuit has gone to another buyer."
and this made me go, because now it had been 9 years. 9 years since I wanted a fursuit. And this is my second attempt that fell through. So what did I do? You betcha, I went to another auction site. This time the dealer's den. And I found a kangaroo suit being listed for auction. And when I find this kangaroo fursuit, I'm back in Australia for the summer. So I'm at my parents' house. They still don't know I'm a furry. So I find this kangaroo fursuit on the dealer's den, and the seller is located in Sydney, and I'm located in Melbourne. And I'm leaving for the US in like 5 days. But there's a fursuit for sale and I can grab it. So this is one of the most ridiculous things I've done in my life. But I went ahead and bought the fursuit, flew to Sydney from Melbourne, didn't tell my parents. I told them I'm going to a friend's place. I used friends very loosely here because this is literally some furry that I was chatting to for not even an hour online. Met Dustan Da Fox, who is the builder of my fursuit. Got my fursuit, he hemmed it in for me. He so kindly let me crash at his for a night, adjusted the suit so that it would fit me, and then after leaving his place, I realized that after 10 years of searching for a fursuit, I finally got a fursuit. Play some applause music here. So now, I'll show you this first fursuit of mine. I'm gonna suit up as Booga, the kangaroo. So we have the kangaroo head, as you can see. The reason why I thought being a kangaroo would be cool is because I can pull off the character, the accent. This is like the hugest damn tail in the world. It like knocks over stuff. It literally has a damage bell. Muscle padding. Great job. G'day. Kangaroo Jack here. Hello. So, fun facts about this suit. This was the suit that I wore for more than a year, going to cons and bowling meets before I even had NOS. And I have so many fun, awesome memories of this suit. Literally, my first day of being a furry at a con, I wore my kangaroo suit around and made friends with people that I am still in touch with to this day. And I did the thing that everyone does when they get a fursuit for the first time, which is go absolutely freaking crazy and wear it all the time and never take it off. I don't consider myself much of a dancer, but you bet that I entered 3 dance comps and did exactly the same thing. Do this for like 30 seconds and then run out of things to do and then do a flip. Like, that was seriously my entire dancing routine. And also, side note, the reason why I haven't entered a dance comp again is because, like, I need to learn some new dance moves. So I told you the story of how I got my first fursuit for a couple of reasons. If you want a fursuit, you don't have to get a super expensive full suit straight away. You can get a partial, or you can get a secondhand, or you can learn how to make one yourself. Secondly, if you're looking to buy a fursuit, take lots of precautions. I know getting a fursuit is really exciting and you've been wanting one forever. Unfortunately, there's a bunch of scammers out there. If you're getting a fursuit made, look at reviews of that fursuit maker. Ask someone who's gotten a fursuit from that maker and see what they think. And if you want a fursuit right now, probably the safest way to do it is to go to a con, visit the dealer's den, and see what heads, partials, or even full suits are sitting around. And if you use a site like Furbuy or the dealer's den, make sure to check the reputation of the seller. Make sure to look up the username of the seller and see if they have a presence anywhere else online. So yes, getting a fursuit is super exciting, but make sure to take lots of precautions because I don't want what happened to me happen to you in like a worse way. I know this was a bit more of a serious video at the end. I think it's really important to protect yourself, especially when spending hundreds or thousands of dollars on something that you really want. So thank you for watching my first fursuit, how I got scammed. I really appreciate you for sticking around and watching this whole video. If you like this video, share it with your friends. Make sure to leave a comment and subscribe and hit the bell and all that kind of cool stuff. Until next time, I'm Hyena. Stay tuned for... Also, I remember the first time wearing this, like, looking really guilty and like pretending not to enjoy it. I was like, this is fun, I guess. And then I went home and was like, ah!